Hey, you guys. So we're going to be doing this tonight. It's kind of late for me, but how late is it for you guys? I swear to God, I tried to get this ready at like 11 o'clock. So it's 2 a.m. now, 2:11 a.m. But we're doing this. So what's up? Tonight's going to be a little bit different. We're going to use the wheel, so don't worry. The wheel is here. And we're going to be using it. But it's going to be a little bit different than we did last time. So I'll wait for more people to come and then I'll explain again so that everyone can hear. Hey, you guys. So if you guys want a reading, please, before anything else, check out the description. And that will explain a lot. It's kind of different today, so please check that out. And that'll save us all a lot of time. So check out the description. And we do have the wheel tonight. Okay. So where is it? Okay. How are you guys? Okay. So we're going to do this a little bit different tonight. We have these two that say spin again because It's going to be, you know, when we're going to have to spin again. But 8 people will go on the wheel at a time. And we'll spin and we will get the readings that way. Again, look at the description, please, so that you can understand how this is going to work tonight. It's going to be a little bit different than normal, but still, you know, there's going to be a free list and a donations list. So if you would like a reading like right now, at any time, you're just like, no, I'm not going to wait anymore. I want a reading. Donate, of course, that's an option. And to anyone who does that, of course, I'm grateful. Thank you very much. Helps out a lot. And this whole thing, you know, I couldn't be doing this without you guys, or I'd be talking to myself. So thank you for being here. And please like this video if you get a chance. Also, you know, just look at the description. It explains everything. So please check that out. Even if you're returning, please check that out. Let's see how we're going to go with this first 8. Anyone who's here now and does want a reading, you have to let me know. So please let me know in the chat right now. Even if you've been saying stuff, just, you know, say it again so that I know the people at the top, you know, if they're still here or not, so I can know who to put on this list, okay? Okay. Hey, 2020. Oh, I'm doing the, what do they call that? Something claw. What do they call that? The, you know, prison, like serial killers, or I mean, people, not necessarily serial killers, but people in prison, they do the, that kind of Y or G. And they say that that's how they know that they're, yeah, that's how they know that, like, they're, like, there's something, like, there's, like, angry or something. I forget now. I shouldn't have said that because I don't even know what it is, really. But it looks like that. So just, if any of you study that shit, just know, I don't know, it just looks good to me. That's not what I'm not a serial killer, obviously. But hey, it's not obvious because you never really know when somebody is. Okay. So actually, don't take that advice ever. Somebody says, oh no, trust me. Don't do it. 2020, okay, wait, one more. Oh, okay. Maxine. Okay. I'm such a Virgo. All right. That's cute. I bet he would like that. Okay. Use our wheel, biatches. Ready? Ready? Sakina! Woo! There you go. All right. That was fun. You know what's funny about cancers is that I've actually read that before too, that like cancers are the most criminal sign, which don't know if it's true, but I've definitely heard that and read it before. So it's funny you say that about cancers. Are you a Cancer? Is that what the case is here? Is that why you're saying that? No, but I read this thing that said it's Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Sag that are the most likely. Well, it's not the most likely, but they had this whole list of them, and they were all Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Sag, because it's all mutable signs, which I thought was kind of creepy. She's not here. Oh, that sucks. Because that was fun. Okay, we're just going to keep the same list then. Here, I'll give her 30 to be fair. Well, I mean, it's been about 30 and she's not here, but let's just... Hey, Secrets. You guys check out Secrets of the Typical Emo Witch. She's a tarot reader as well, and she has a really great thing she has going on her channel. Subscribe to her. Spread that love. You will not regret it. See her right there? Okay, Sakina actually came back. Wow, cool. See, that's why I do the 30, because, you know, they might come back, like, right away. So, what's up? What's your birthday? What's your question? Go ahead and post, and we'll look into that. What we're going to do today is tarot first, and then we're going to do the oracle. I'll pull a Chakra Wisdom Oracle for you, and I love that deck. Everyone loves it. It resonates every time, so it should resonate with you too, and it should not be an issue. I love that deck, so I thought I'd add it because it's just amazing. Those of you who have gotten a reading with it before would know. May I know my future with HS? Okay. If there is one, right? So is there a future with HS? What do we need to know about the energy between HS and Sakina as we move toward the future? I still need that card catcher. Someone should invent one. Or maybe we should invent one. A card catcher. Like straight up. That's a problem for me, you know? So it's like, could be a really cool thing. Okay. Yeah, but too many fall out for me, you know? So it's like, I don't think it's special anymore. It's just like, no, that's just, I'm a sloppy shuffler, you know? People will be like, oh, I think that was my card. What about that one? It's like, no, that happens every single time, so don't worry. Some people I notice they literally do not drop cards. I'm like, how did they do that? Okay, Sakina and HS. What do we need to know about the energy between them as we move toward the future? Tell me what we need to know. King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, one of you. But if we're talking about yeah. So definitely we're talking about, you know, stability, security, maybe money, possibly a job, you know, something that makes you feel secure. So it could be a commitment here, but it could be somebody who's like either got a lot of money or they're very focused on material items. Like it's not necessarily a good thing, but it could, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just basically a person who's kind of a bit materialistic. Like this could turn into being basically like what it's all about, you know, which is kind of, it's like however you see that. But we do see opportunities for a lot of stability, commitment, and possibly money here. So that's kind of cool. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is, you know, it's however you, whatever you do with it, you know, it really does matter. We have free will, so it's kind of, you know, up to you to kind of take those opportunities and make something out of them. It's not just going to be handed to you, even though it kind of looks that way. That's not what it's saying. So you do have to take action, and you do have to take the opportunity for granted, you know, and do what you can with it. And it looks like you're going to do that here with the Magician. The Magician, he's got every single, you know, he's got his wand, his cup, his pentacle, and his sword. So it's all of the, you know, it's all of the tools or weapons or, you know, whatever the, what word am I thinking of? The, whatever, you know, each suit has a certain tool or, you know, symbol to represent it, and he has each one of them. So it's like he's able to do kind of whatever he really puts his mind to, because he has all the tools he needs to be able to do that. So it's really not anything else you need. You can do it. It's just having to actually do it. And this should actually be a relationship that kind of like changes a lot of things in your life, you know. So I would say it's going to eventually probably be a committed one, or a more serious one at least. Because nice, wow. So you just did it more, studied more. Right on. That's good. Fuck it. Yeah, you were worried about that. It's good. That's good news. Okay, so anyway, the tower. Sorry, I didn't mean anyway. I just mean, I forgot. Let me finish explaining the tower, because it's kind of serious. It's kind of a big deal. The tower, it could mean that it's like a karmic thing. And what that means is that basically it's something that you're going to remember. It's life-changing. It's going to help you to grow and evolve. Like all situations kind of should, but they don't always. But this situation, it looks scary, but really it's just like changes need to be made. They're not going to be made in time. You know, you're going the wrong way and you're on your path. And it's like the tower comes in because it's going, no, you're veering off from your path. You're supposed to go a different way and you're totally fucking that up. So I'm going to change every single thing in your life and make it uncomfortable. So you have to make a change on your own because you weren't doing that. So it's likely that there's changes that you need to have made that you didn't make. And now everything's going to fall to shit until you make a change. So, you know, that's when people usually make a change, because everything kind of falls to shit. It doesn't have to be like rock bottom, though. It's just for some reason, you know, there's certain things, and you'll probably know what these things are, though. It's not like rocket science. It's not like a mystery either. It's like something that you're like, yeah, there's things I need to do that I'm not doing. And so I would start to do those things if you can, little by little, you know, so that doesn't really seem so harsh, because really it's kind of like it's going to happen probably. You can't really stop it from happening. When the tower's out, it's out. Of course, we have free will, so we can do anything and change it, you know. But unless you start really making changes now, I would say something is going to have to change later on too. You know, and changes are all the time. So, I mean, it just depends on how you see change. When the tower comes out, it's, you know, seemingly you don't like change very much because it wouldn't be coming out if you did, if you were able to do that more often. So it's going to be kind of a heavy relationship. I would say probably pretty committed, and things are going to change eventually along down the line. There's going to be a lot of healing to do when this happens, and that makes sense, you know. You may be very hard on yourself. It could occur because of a loss, or maybe there's a heartbreak between you both, but to me, I feel like it's more of like a life thing. Like either him or you are going through something in your own personal lives, and it could be, you know, your guys' relationship too, but it doesn't always mean heartbreak in your guys' relationship. It could also just be, you know, because this is something that causes the tower to happen, so things need to change. and then there's healing. So it's kind of seeming like there may be a loss other than with you two, but of course it could mean with you as well. You know, both of you guys in your relationship. There could be, you know, heartbreak or a loss, but whatever it is, it's a big fucking deal, and that's why the tower's there, you know. It really requires you to change some things that maybe are uncomfortable to change. So get comfortable with change because it'll be a lot less unpleasant for you. But yeah, I feel like there is going to be somewhat of a, you know, if not committed, I mean, seemingly committed because of Pentacles, but if not committed, then serious to you at least, you know. I would go ahead and say that it probably will be a very serious relationship to you and hopefully to them too. It seems that way with the Pentacles there. So now I'm going to pull a Chakra Wisdom for you. Love this deck. Okay, so for Sakina, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Sakina? What is the card for Sakina? This is the future, remember? So this is like you guys, you know, apparently get together and miracle Sakina. There you go. Miracle. That is kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, and the message is going to be even cool. So it's a yellow chakra. We're going to look at the yellow chakra. Explore your thought processes, okay? Overall impression is intellectual. The keywords are creative, intellect, precise, cooperative, reasonable, innovation, originality, wisdom, and instinct. The manifesting intention, the yellow cards of the third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, reveal our planning processes. Do we have a logical or a scattered approach? Because they represent thinking and problem solving, yellow cards reveal our ability to resolve issues. In essence, they show what's on our mind. In yellow, we turn on the lights and let the spirits know we are home. If we don't let them know we are there, or where we are, if we don't let them know where we are, they cannot bring us our desires. Ultimately, the third chakra relates to our instinct and to how our life is directed by it. When we can see how our instinct guides our thoughts, we will understand why we do what we do. So yeah, I mean, listening to your instinct is going to be important because a lot of people don't do that, you know? So it's like if you're in that stage where you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing, I don't really know where I'm going, like, and you're getting these messages in your head because we all do all the time. But sometimes we don't listen to them. Some people are like, they listen to that shit. They know. If my instinct said so, I'm going to listen to it. I trust it. Some people are like the complete opposite. I can't trust my instinct. I never know if it's right. So I just don't go with it. And they're probably living in a lot of chaos right now, confusion, you know, so, but there are reasons for that. It's not like anyone wants that. It's just, you know, traumas and certain things getting fucked over can do that. So, you know, whichever stage you're at, if you're listening to your intuition or not, it's going to be important. Your instinct. And when it relates to our emotions, instinct is frequently the first thing that gets shut down. Exactly. Remember what I said. Look to the previous chakra, which is the second chakra in this case, if you feel blocked. Every decision we have ever made is made in a flash, to move forward or to stop. There is a moment, a split second, in which we decide. In this chakra, you decide if you will allow magic into your life. And the first one's miracle. So awesome. Sun sparkler. The brightest of all thoughts resides in sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this, okay? So it's like you already know. You know you should be listening to your instinct. So, okay, there's more. It says, integrity is what turns on the light. Imagine that. The legend. Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day, Betty's given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the center of town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day, a child asks it why it came. It tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world and appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. Okay. The inspiration says, do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. Wow, that's pretty fucking deep. Like, damn, now I'm gonna like think about all the encounters that I have. Okay, personal inquiry. This is for you to ask yourself. The essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? That's for you to ask yourself. Key ideas here are being a light, lighting the way for others, and coming miracles. Keywords: integrity, gifts, and reward. The meditation here for you says, imagine a warm yellow light pouring down from the heavens. Stand directly under the vibrant energy as it showers over you. Allow all material worries to melt away. Sun Sparkler will speak to you now. When you are finished, return to your normal consciousness and write down what you have heard. Okay? It's kind of interesting that it says allow all material worries to melt away. Because in this question you had, the first thing we got was like about material, about money, about stuff, about, things and material items, basically. But it's security to some people. Some people feel security because they have material items, and, most people feel money brings security. So, I mean, that makes sense. But it's funny how it says allow it to all melt away. Like it's something that you shouldn't be too worried about, apparently. And like most people kind of are, I would say. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and you got Miracle. Just in case you want to look into that yourself, I'm sure it's online somewhere. And, if you want to rewind the video and listen to it again, you can do that too. Sometimes when we read things ourselves, it kind of hits us different. So that's just why I'm letting you know. Okay. Okay. And you're welcome, Sakina. No problem. Of course. Okay, so let's see. Let's add some more people to this wheel. Let's do this again. Let's kind of start over. Sakina. So whoever's here right now and wanting a reading, say something into the chat so I can give you a chance to be on this list. Because I don't know if you don't say, okay? And those of you who are new here, and even if you're returning, just please check out the description really quick because it kind of explains a lot about these readings today and how things are going to work. But definitely let me know. Say anything just say anything into the chat to let me know you're here and still wanting a reading, okay? And if you guys haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Join us. Join this lovely community we have because everyone's super supportive. You never have to worry about people being hateful. And if they are, they're out. So it's kind of like a little fam we got going. I'm trying to add some new people too that I see. Avanshini, you are added to the list as well. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but Jaya, you are added as well because I see that you are a new face. Papaya. It's a cool name. Okay. Okay. Ready? Okay. We're going to spin again. Spin again. Okay. Ready? Nazarene. Woo! Wow. Yeah. Wow. True. All right. So what is your question, love? And we'll get started for you. Yay. No worries. Shit, you can thank the wheel. Good. You're not on it, Xavier, this time, actually. I'm just picking, I tried to pick a few new people that I saw. So people that weren't on the last one, you know? A few of them were on the last one. I only have 8 slots. Yeah, I'm going to be adding again. So just stick around because I'm going to be doing quite a few readings. It's not going to mean, you know, you're not going to be back on it. You just have to, when I say, you know, who wants to be on the list, just be here and say that you want to be on it. And if you're like one of the first people, then you're probably going to be added. But if there's like a bunch of new people, I'm going to add them first. But, you know, just keep adding your name and you'll be back on it. I'm trying to kind of even it, spread it out, you know. My question is, will I ever reconcile with RS? I mean, reconciliation within 3 months or 6 months. Okay, so 3 months or 6 months. I don't do yes or no's. But let's see if, you know, what's going to happen. Let's see what's the energy between you guys in 3 to 6 months. RS and Nazarene. RS and Nazarene, what is the energy between them in 3 to 6 months? 3 to 6 months, what is the energy between Nazarene and... He's a Libra, you're a Scorpio. Nazarene's a Scorpio. RS is a Libra. We want to know what's the energy between them in 4 to 6 months, if any at all. Younger energy, trying to have some stability there. Maybe trying to make something right. There is communication, so I feel like that's likely to at least happen, you know. This could also be talking about like you trying to make yourself more stable, like focus on your stability and, you know, be able to get your shit together in a way that you feel is better than now, you know, whatever that means for you. So it's like, you know, if you feel like you're not stable now, that seems to be kind of taking place later on, like taking the sword in your life, you know, or at least having the opportunity to do so. And again, with opportunities, we do have to take them. We can't just sit there. Okay, something you're not really able to let go of that you want to, and you're making a decision based on that. Let's see what this decision has to do with. What are his actions toward you, if any? Trying to communicate, collaborate, work together, cooperative energy there, and a lot of options. So be careful with that. You know, you could be, it could be kind of a thing that's like not really seen clearly in the sense that, you know, he seems like something is not what it seems. Okay. And if you do have that feeling, it's usually like, you know, you're going to have a few options of what you could do. And it might be the case with him as well. So, you know, you don't want to be an option. You know where I'm going with this? So it's like if you feel like it's too good to be true or something's not right, you know, take your time in it. Don't just like go really fast and just trust it all the way just because he's saying a few things that sound nice. We do have a caring, nurturing energy though. Doesn't really make a difference. I mean, of course it's going to be that way. It doesn't make a difference when it comes to 7 of Cups, because it could be that, you know, it's if something is not what it seems, or if something feels like it's not what it seems, then just, you know, be careful. Okay, just don't. I'm not telling you that it's completely all going to be fine and dandy, and I'm not telling you it's not. I'm just saying, you know, this is on you. If you feel like something's not right, that could be the 7 of Cups there, and it may not be right. Something may not be right about it. But you may not have that feeling, you know, I'm just saying. So let's see your actions towards them. If we can see that. Looks like you're going to see that there is hope there, you know, and you're going to want to, you know, believe in that. Strength, endurance, you can handle this, you know, and you're going to want to take it on if you can. Also, this is Aquarius and Leo energy, just to let you know. Doesn't have to be an Aquarius or Leo involved, but that's just what that means as well. But if not, then we're talking about, you know, you have hope and you also have strength. And so you're able to kind of like, you're ready to go and do this again, seemingly. But maybe we're talking here about again. In the beginning, we did see, you know, it's possible that you are taking on, trying to make your life more stable. And with the Queen of Pentacles, or I mean, sorry, the Queen of Wands, it would seem that you're kind of doing your own thing. Like you're kind of like very strong in the sense that you're like, I'm doing me and I don't need you. Like I don't need this, you know? So you might actually be past that by this time when this guy comes back around, if he does. I mean, seemingly from this point, it looks like he's going to be able to communicate with you in a way that's like nice and cooperative. Like it's not going to be just an argument and just a shit storm. I mean, it should be at least civil, I guess you could say. But you may already be off doing your own thing. Like, yeah, I'm good. I don't really need that, you know? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Because even if you do have hope that this could be something, you're still fiercely independent. So do not forget that part of this. That's really important. It's a queen, very strong and powerful energies. It's not just like a light little idea. It's like, this is what you're doing. This is what you're, you know, living as, which is really a great thing, you know, to just be doing your own shit, not asking permission, not feeling like you need to like do anything anyone wants you to do. If you feel like it's not right for you, you won't be doing that. And that's the energy I'm getting for you at that time, 3 to 6 months, right? So let's look at the chakra wisdom for you. And yeah, it does seem like there's a reconciliation. I don't know if it will be like romantic necessarily. It may not be, you know, but it seems like there is someone trying to have communication that is somewhat peaceful and cooperative. So that's a good thing, you know. It's always good. But it seems like you're going to be doing your own thing. So try to stick to at least like keep that about yourself instead of like just falling into this and becoming like about it and nothing else but it. You know, become stable within your own self first. That would be a good idea. Because then nothing can really touch you, you know? Even if you want to dabble, it's like you don't need it for your self-worth or your independence or your stability. What is the card for Nazrin today? What is the card for Nazrin today? Yes. Well, no. See, that's not what I'm saying at all. Well, I mean, I guess if, you know, if you could look at it that way, but really it's more about you seeing your own worth and knowing that no matter what happens, you're not needing anybody to tell you what's best for you because you're doing it already, you know, and you're not asking what that is or if that's okay or if, you know, am I sure? It's like, you know, and you're about it. That's you. You're about it. Impasse. Is that impasse or impasse? I don't know. I always get this one kind of weird, but you should probably know that by now, but just check this card out for a second. Call me a baby. It's kind of funny. Full moon too, it looks like. Wait. Or not quite. I don't know. It looks like it is, but then it's kind of dark too, so I don't think it is. It's like almost full. All right. Let's look at what this is. What is this? I also looked that up really quick. Impasse.
Impasse.
Thank you, Google. Right on. And Gia or Jaya. Gia. You know who you are, Angel. I did get your donation. We'll be doing that right away after this one, okay? So let me read this for you, Nazrin. It's an orange chakra, so let's see what that says for the orange chakra. Okay. Learn to observe your emotions. The overall impression is emotional. See, this is important because, okay, just let's continue. Keywords: active, motivating, optimistic, emotional, sociable, enthusiastic, affectionate, and humanitarian. So the manifesting intention says the orange cards represent our emotions and how we relate to them. In the second chakra, you can learn emotional discipline if you choose, right? That's an important part of this. Most important, probably, you know, it is your choice. You can choose to not do that, but it would be helpful. You need to master the skill of steering your emotions as you would a ship on the high seas. This is very important in manifesting. The orange cards reveal your emotional experience in a particular situation. If you're struggling with your feelings, look back to the red chakra, the root chakra, for the answer. Why? Because you source your emotional experience from a particular foundation or belief created in your root chakra. It's the start of it all. This helps you to understand where your emotions are coming from. So if you're kind of confused as to what it's talking about, like what exactly about my emotions, like what, well, that's, you should know that. So if you don't, it's kind of like you need to go back and figure out what's, you know, hitting you the most. What is the problem? Or, you know, what is the issue? Like, what is it that's affecting you so much that you're not able to face? Next, observe your feelings rather than act on them, and your angels can speak directly to you through the motions revealed in these cards. However, you must stand fearlessly and observe your emotions. If you can do this, you have begun the journey into manifestation. You can walk the path you have previously only wished for. Master emotional discipline, and you master how to manifest anything. Cool. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's funny. The translation. Crazy. Okay. It says, it's funny too, because then you said self-worth, and that's the second one here. Impasse. Reggie Rust. What's done is done, it says. This card can indicate the end of great emotional upset. The power to change direction for the better is supported in rest. Your angels appear to protect you in the long run. This is a detour, not a no. It's not a no, it's just a detour. Be in the here and now. Things will change. Go where you are led for now. Go where you are led for now. Okay, it says, the path is obstructed. Reroute. Okay? Path is obstructed. Reroute. Reggie Rust is a guardian angel. One day, two friends, Clem and Greg, are dismayed to discover Reggie blocking their path through the mountains with no way to get around him. Wondering why Reggie wanted to stop them and not daring to try to pass, they take another route. Reggie then moves on, having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead that would have claimed their lives. So it's just like, not the time right now for this. Got to do something different for now. Inspiration said, this is a reroute, not an ending. The path is blocked and you are at an impasse, but the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. So stay focused on what you were trying to do, but you got to do it differently. You can't just do the same thing, you know? You got to do something. This is going to help you later, apparently, here. So personal inquiry, this is for you to ask yourself, okay? How adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reaction to delays? Can I accept change? Can I change? Key ideas here are change of direction, regroup and refocus, protection from harm, and guardian angels. Okay, the keywords are wisdom, opportunity, and surrender. The meditation for you is visualize what you wish to create. See yourself doing the very thing that you feel is currently blocked. Allow yourself to experience the joy this outcome will create for you. Allow yourself to experience the joy this outcome will create for you. When you are ready, open your eyes and write down what you have visualized. Remember that there are many paths to your destination. Okay, many. That's cool. It's kind of like saying, like, you don't have to like give up, but you have to just wait and do something a little bit different. And I think what that thing is probably like, this is better for you to be focused on yourself for right now, just because that's going to be better for you later on. Like if you were to date him again right now, like if it even is talking about him, it could be talking about anything, like something else completely, just your life in general. But if it is talking about him, let's just say, it would probably be better for you to focus on yourself and get that like fierce Queen of Wands energy before you start seeing him again. Just because when, like, if you were to see him now, your self-worth is not at a place where you can like not be so affected by it if something goes wrong or if it's not what you expect, you know? So that's kind of probably why that's happening. Could be anything else, but I mean, that's just kind of what I'm getting from it. Here. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and you got impasse. We pulled impasse for you. Right on. I love this deck. I'm telling you. It's the best. Okay. And Angel. I'm ready for your question. Okay. Thank you for your donation, by the way. Okay. Thanks, Nazrin. No problem. Thank you for your question. Thanks for being here and participating with us. Okay, you said it is my new connection. Oh, wait. Is my new connection going to be with someone new or someone I know already? Okay. Let's see the next person that is coming forth to be. Yeah, gotcha. The next person that seems to be, as of right now, okay, so remember that like anything could change at any time. You can choose to like be single for the next 10 years and become a monk. You know what I mean? Like you could do anything different. But from right now, and that would change the outcome, obviously. But from right now, with this question, you're wanting to see who's next and who's coming your way and what that's likely to be, who it's likely to be, if you know this person or not. So let's focus on today. But just know that if you change the perspective or the outlook or, you know, your plans about what you want to do, it could change the outcome, you know, because you're not going to be doing what you thought you were going to do before. But from right now, with what you're planning on doing, what you're wanting right now in your life, what seems to be coming next for you? Do you know the person or not? And I can't do yes or no, but we're going to kind of look at what comes out here and we should be able to answer that. So for Angel, tell me who's the person coming next in her life, the next person that she'll be connected to romantically. Or, you know, that's what I'm guessing. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, romantically, I'm guessing. Let me just wait for that because I don't want to. Thanks, Infinity. You're not going to stick around? Girl. Thank you. Okay, so romantic, yes. So romantic for Angel, what is coming her way? Does she know the person? Is this a new person? Who is this person? Can you give us any kind of behavioral indicators or any, you know, what's their sign? Anything you can tell us at all that we should know? Be helpful to her. Gemini? Gemini person. And yeah, a lover. Definitely a lover here. Definitely romantic. But we're talking about Gemini. It could be a Gemini person. So if you know a Gemini person, if you're like, yeah, I already know who the fuck that is, you know, then you would know him. And if not, then let's look further. But if you do know him, let me know. We can look into that if you'd like to. But shit, I mean, it could be a different Gemini too. That's what we're getting for now. So let's see. Okay, I'm just going to say what's on my mind. This person might have two different sides too to them that you kind of notice. But the thing is about that, like if they are Gemini, then isn't that kind of what's said about them? So I guess that's probably pretty obvious already to you. They are Gemini. So let's see, anything else you can tell us? Oh, talk about two conflicting sides. So yeah, I mean, this could be also a situation. Sometimes with the lovers, it's talking about like a situation where there's a good and a bad, which is, you know, everything basically. But in this situation in particular, there is this situation where it's like it could be good, it could be bad. And you're just like having to choose between one of the two. And there's two conflicting sides to this. And that's kind of what it seems like we're talking about here too. Maybe we're talking about like you'd have to sacrifice a lot. So you're kind of weighing your options there. Or maybe there's two different people, or, you know, maybe this is their energy. It seems like it's not something that starts off as, you know, an easy, it's not just smooth. It's not just like, hey, nice to meet you. Let's start dating. I kind of like you, you know, or I kind of, you know, let's get to know each other. It's not just that simple, is what I'm getting from this. Could be somebody from your past, okay? Page of Swords. Something you can't let go, or something that's difficult to let go. You tried to let go of it and it's just not happening. Just not really that, it's not that simple for you. So it could be somebody from your past. Could be somebody who's, you know, a little bit nosy, wanting to know everything about you, kind of like spying on you. Or just too involved in your business in a way that's not direct, you know, in a way that's kind of indirect or secretive, maybe. If it's not somebody from your past too, that could be. How did the package get lost? I never have that happen. That's crazy. That sucks. Which cards, by the way? These ones? But right on. Yeah, I love this deck. It's pretty cool. You're like, I know who this is, I think. Okay, so this means it's coming in with a vengeance. Not a vengeance, sorry. It's coming in with force, basically. It's not necessarily like actually aggressive or actually like dangerous. It's just kind of like, you know, this person's on a mission. They're coming in and they have a goal, and nothing can really stop them because of how they're just, you know, coming in with that goal. So it's kind of something that happens suddenly and you can't really do anything to stop it or control it, or maybe slow it down even, which could be kind of, you know, something that you would like to do or maybe not. But basically that's the energy I'm getting. So Wheel of Fortune, which is good. Let's see why this is here. Aries, possibly, but it could also talk about, you know, somebody being responsible or having authority, you know, just like not being a blamer, not being a person that's just going to blame you or put it on you or make you responsible for them. You know, they can stand in their own and they can like take care of themselves kind of energy. Or this could be like, you know, they are protective of you. Maybe they try to control you, or they try to, you know, have some kind of authority. But it seems to be a good thing. Maybe it means like it's helping you to kind of, you know, construct your life or like direct your life in a certain way that's more stable. Flamethrower. Thank you, Samuel. Well, blamer. Yeah, that thing. Yes. So, yeah, I mean, it seems like it could be either a Gemini or a person where this is like not really like easy to kind of make happen. It's like there's issues that you have to kind of figure out first between two things or two options or two different ways to go about this. So that's how you'd know, kind of, because that's, you know, it's starting off in a way that's kind of conflicting with, maybe it's your heart versus your head. You know it's wrong, but it feels so right. Or like the opposite, you know, it feels so wrong, but it, you know, it's right for you, or you just don't really want, you'd like something else, but it's, you know, it's the right thing, or, you know, something like that. Conflicting. So, but it could lead you in a better direction, you know, stability-wise, security-wise. And I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about just like overall everything, you know, more responsibility and more control over yourself and your life. Just like the right direction. You know what I mean? So that's good. It's good. Seems good. All right. And it could be an Aries person, it could be a Gemini. Those are the signs I'm getting. Let's see if we can get any other signs, though. Just one more, if we can, kind of what their behavior, their temperament is like, or their sign, please. Of course, we have to get this one, because now we have to look into this. Right? I mean, I can't just leave it at that. Ten of Swords. Sorry, I don't know what that means. No. It's seemingly that this person has fucked you over in the past, or maybe you fucked them over. I mean, shit, who knows? But basically, there was some kind of a, like, either they fucked you over, or maybe they just stopped talking to you altogether. Like, there was, like, it's like you're dead to them. Like, there's non-existent. You know, it's kind of like you are out, cut out. So, could be somebody from your past, definitely. Definitely. That's what I would say. Kind of seems like there's a past there, you know? That's what you need to know. That's the energy that's coming out. So I feel like, yeah, it's probably somebody that, you know, there's some shit from the back, from the past. From the back. Yeah. You know what I mean? There is a story there. There's some shit has gone down between you guys. And then there was like a moment of non-existence or lack of communication, you know? Like there was nothing. It was like you guys were dead. Like the person never existed. It didn't happen. Maybe not for you, and probably not for them either, because that would be just like odd if somebody could do, well, people can do that, but I mean, like, there was nothing there, you know, for a while. And then maybe it survived soon. Seemingly survived soon. So for you, we have destiny. 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 Just check this card out really quick. There you go. There you go. That's actually a really pretty card. Oh. Okay, destiny. And it looks gray, but it's actually neutral. You can believe that. It's a neutral chakra. So let's see here. Hi, Kusuma. I'm going to add some people to this wheel in a second here, so just stick around. And when I call for people, just be there and say something. So I can add you to the wheel, okay? Okay. So, neutral says, embrace the spirit of universal consciousness. Overall impression is neutrality. The keywords are enlightenment, consciousness, purpose, wisdom, spirituality, unity, and expansiveness. The manifesting intention says, in the 7th chakra, what are you doing? It's fine. Why is she? Okay, so in the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, we reach the place of universal consciousness, which is outside of our physical body. You may notice that these cards represent some aspect of our collective being. The idea here is that we all vibrate through our 7th chakra, and in a powerful way, it keeps us connected to our humanity. The cards of the 7th chakra are neutral in color because spirit, in essence, is neutral. Here you will receive messages from spirit that are detached from human worry. These cards indicate the higher-minded thinking that happens when we align with spirit. The power of holding space can also be seen in the still energy of each card. Here you will see how conscious choice can bring you spiritual magnetism. These are the cards of mastery. Conscious choice, okay? Conscious choice. It is a choice. Remember that always. So, destiny, right? Black and white is the character. Black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously, as it absorbs all the colors. Black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to what is best for you and all concerned. So kind of just rest easy knowing that. Barbie. Gotcha. Thank you. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't see a Barbie, but that's what I'm getting here on here. Gotcha, Barbie. Okay. The legend, it says, together we are stronger than alone. The legend. Black and white are in heaven wanting to go back to Earth yet again to complete their work. Karma. Past lives. Anyway. When they meet and fall in love, they learn that they will not be together on Earth. In previous lives, their love was ill-fated. They appeal to the Council of Great Spirits, who turn down their request to be together. But the Great Servant appears and grants service. Together they accomplish greater things than they could have done alone. Wow. That just covers a whole different, there's a bunch of different things that it's talking about there. Reincarnation. Like we choose before we're on this earth, we choose what kind of life we're going to have, the connections we're going to be in. Like, I don't know if anyone has heard of that before, but that's kind of something that some people believe. So that's kind of what it's talking about there. Inspiration. Take a risk. Dare to have your life the way you decide. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire. To have what you desire. Are you willing to make sacrifices to have what you desire? Triggering, you said. Oh, shit. Personal inquiry. This is for you to ask yourself, okay? What tools do I need to form my own destiny? Am I ready for my destiny? Are you ready to really live life? Apparently, it wants you to ask yourself that first before we dive into this for you. The key ideas here are true love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, and ability to change. Okay? Love, pathway, and faith are the key words. So your meditation here says, recall a time when you fought for something you believed in and won. Allow the feeling of triumph to filter through your body. See yourself before the Council of Great Spirits. Make a request. They will grant it if it's for the highest good of all. Important. They tell you their decision. Thank the spirits for their wise counsel. Relax in knowing that the council will confer with Great Servant for you. You are welcome to go before the council anytime. So it's like when you want to know, like, should I do something? Like, what's going to happen? What direction do I take? Meditate on it. Try this out. Try this meditation out. And let me know how it works for you. Apparently, this is your meditation that's supposed to work for you. So try it out. Don't knock it till you try it, right? Because some people might not want to do the meditation, but what if it changes everything for you? It's like it takes just 10 minutes or so. I don't know how long it'll take you, but you should try it. Seriously. This is your card from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. It's Destiny. Destiny. It seems like it could be a life-changing experience for you if you do try it. Like Destiny? I mean, come on. You can't pass that up. You got to try it. Or you don't, but I would if I were you. Don't miss out on life for yourself. You said thank you. I will. Nice. Okay, we're going to add people to this wheel again. So if you're wanting a reading still, please let me know. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone who wants a reading still, let me know so that I can add you to this list right now. Is Xavier still here? Love and light, business. Anastasia. Okay. Kahana, I don't think I've had you on here yet. Okay. Samuel, yes. I have to add you. Come on. Haven't added you yet. You're supposed to speak up, dog. I know how you are, though. You're like, no, let somebody else get it. But it's like, nah. You are important, too. Thanks for being here and participating with us. My God, they're crazy. My God. All right. Okay, one more. I need one more. All right. All right, got it. Okay. Ready? Okay, ready? Spin again. Once upon a fish. Woo! Once upon a fish. Oh, yeah, and that's Samuel, by the way. Sorry, I'm backwards. This one's Samuel, if you couldn't tell. But this one is for Once Upon a Fish. Hey, girl. Hey. And just so you guys know, here's who's on the list. And we got Once Upon a Fish. Yay. All right. Hello. Gotta have my monster. Yeah. Is there a way I can know my love interest, sun and moon sign, and his feelings towards me? Like your next love interest? Or the one you're currently dating? Because if you don't know their sun and moon sign, it's like you could just look it up by knowing their birthday. But I'm guessing we're talking about somebody that you haven't been dating yet, right? Let me know if that's what we're talking about. Okay. Your next love interest? For Once Upon a Fish, we want to know her next love interest from this point on today. Bye, Tawny. Have a good night. I'm glad you were here with us. Okay. All right. Who's your next love interest? Let's see if we can find it out. Is there a way I can know my love interest? I didn't mean, okay. Well, then fuck him, Nick. So let's see. I mean, yes, there's a way, but I mean, let's just feel it out. Ooh, I don't like that card. I don't like that fucking card. Oh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I got the 10 swords that fell out by itself, so just, you know, could be somebody that, you know, you're not talking to. Again, I swear, that's got to mean something. So, somebody from your past, I think, that you're probably not communicating with now, that may have fucked you over, you may fuck them over, whatever the case may be. Now, we're going to look at sun and moon signs. Okay, we got, okay, 9 of Cups. Somebody who was kind of like greedy or wanting what they wanted and not really sharing that. Do you know who that is? Let's see if we can get their sun moon sign. But for some reason, it seems like that's what's wanting to be said first, for whatever reason. Probably because it's like, you shouldn't be trusting this person, but who knows? Who knows? Whatever that means to you, you know, that somebody, 10 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Somebody you're probably not communicating with now. Oh, oh, baby. She just, oh. She just flipped over, huh?
No, stop. No,
No, but she went.
stop. Do you want to stop?
What is this right here, honey? She was like basically hung herself. Damn. Okay. Oh my goodness! Fuck you, card. Okay, okay. But it was the 4 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So it looks like there's going to be somewhat of a rest period, a break. Maybe you need some healing done first before you connect with them again. But then it says 10 of Cups, so, Tens, a lot of 10s here. Let's use a different deck though, because that one's going to piss me off. Okay. Right. So this could be a person you know. Let's see. Give us any identifiers for this person. Personality-wise, or just, you know, like temperament or their sign. It seems like somebody from your past that you'd be inviting back into your life. Is that true? Let's confirm that real quick. Tell me about if it's a new person or someone from the past. Is this a familiar energy for her? This next love interest is familiar energy. Cancer. We have Cancer. Cancer. Is there a Cancer that you dated before? And does Cancer make sense for you or no? Well, I mean, I guess you don't know. You really don't know. Well, I feel like that's a weird question because it's like you want to know what their moon. So you know this person already, but you want to know what their moon and sun are, is what you're saying. You know this person, but you're just not sure what their sign is. So, okay. Could be Cancer. Sorry. Thank you. And it's funny, it's the reunion card too, of course. But you already said that, so. Okay, so let's see. Cancer. Let's get this person's sun sign if we can, please. If we haven't gotten it already. Is there another sign that we haven't seen yet in regards to this person that she's been recently talking to again? King of Swords and 8 of Wands. So this is going in some direction that you're probably going to be pursuing this, or at least you're taking a direction. You know, you're actually going somewhere with it. So either you're not or you are, but it's like it's definitive. You know, it's not really like you're gonna be wishy-washy with it. It's like you're gonna be headed somewhere with this. You have some direction, and it could. Okay, so the King of Swords could be air as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do get a water sign vibe from him, so that could be the ascendant, you know. And then maybe we have air for the is house communication. Are they a person who is like, they seem very sensitive, but they're not like, but they also like, okay, Cancer, they can be sensitive and kind of nice and caring, but also they can have that, like, especially on the ascendant, you would think it would be like more like the, well, no, because that's then, I don't know. Let me know if you vibe with this. On the outside, they seem tough, like they have a tough exterior, like they're not very sensitive, but they kind of are on the inside. Or they do seem sensitive. Like, okay, because if it's on the ascendant, I'm thinking it's probably seeming more like a Cancer actually is. But a Cancer itself, actually as the sun sign, probably wouldn't seem so sensitive necessarily at first, because they have that, you know, the crab shell. But as the ascendant, if we're just talking about Cancer in general, it may not have that crab shell effect. He said he seems reserved. Yeah, Cancers are pretty reserved at first. I mean, of course, not always, but then you got to look at the sun, or I mean, the rising sign and all of that. But, you know, Cancers in themselves are pretty reserved. Like, they're not really risk takers. Let's see if we can get the moon sign here. Moon sign for this person. Moon sign. Aquarius. Moon sign Aquarius. So they're of a different breed. They're of a different kind. And they may see a lot of potential here with this connection. Anything else we need to know about this person that would be important for her to keep in mind? Okay, so if they, you have this situation that it's like basically, you know, it could be that they're wanting to lend a hand to you very soon, very quick, in a way that's kind of inappropriate. Not necessarily like inappropriate makes you uncomfortable, but it's just kind of like you don't need that, and they're doing that, they're offering that, and it kind of just seems sudden. It seems like they're offering a lot, or it's just kind of like not their place to like offer that yet, because they don't even really like, you know, you're like, it's, you know, like anyone else, like of your friend, but they're just kind of like offering. Probably because they feel like they have something to offer that you don't have or that you need at the time. But it would be quick. It may not feel that way, but it would be that way. Like it would be too soon, you know, like they may regret that later, and you don't want that, because then you don't want people having regrets if they ever got involved with you, you know, obviously. It's embarrassing. So yeah, it's just, it seems like, you know, it would be too soon for them to get too close to you now. It may be a regret later, just because it was not well thought out. You know, maybe they're just not in a place in their life that they should be doing that right now. They need to focus on other things. So try to just, keep it chill for now, if you can. Yeah, because they can end up feeling stuck in the situation. Again, that's embarrassing. Like their hands are tied, like they have no other choice. Maybe because there's an obligation that they feel they have with you. Like if they are offering something to you, like lending a hand or something, and then you end up like really kind of needing that, or like, really kind of finding it useful or helpful, and then you kind of, let them know that, and then they start to feel obligated, and then they kind of start to feel like they don't really want to be there just because they kind of have to be there, and that's not something that we want people to feel with us. So, because I could see how that would play out, possibly, but I could see how that would make sense, them feeling stuck eventually, or like their hands are tied in the situation, like they're obligated to be there instead of wanting to be. So just, try to be independent and try to do things on your own, try to not need them or anyone else, and that you're probably better off that way, obviously. He looks like a lion. Green eyes, orange brownish hair, glasses. Are we going to talk again? I do wish to be involved with him. Yes, I'm scared to get too close to him. And why is that? You have a feeling, don't you? Well, in that situation, you really need to be careful then, for more than one reason, just because that's obviously, your intuition. Maybe you've been hurt in the past or whatever, but I mean, which can do that. But like, if that's how you feel about it, definitely I'd be careful. Like there's a reason for that. What does she need to know going forward? Well, first of all, don't rush it. And second of all, when this starts to come around and he starts to offer some kind of connection to you, we have the Ten of Swords. He hurt me, yeah. He was playing mind games with me. What do you think this is? That sucks. Okay, so basically, this is, it's not necessarily mind games of what it's. And court you and get you to, be with them, like ask you out, go on dates, and offer a connection. The early stages of it, though, it's like that's gonna turn. This came out 3. Right? So I don't get like lost in this. Pretty sure it was your reading right now. It was this reading, right? It had to have been. Yeah, because it's a deck I didn't want to use anymore. You can't hear me? Can you hear me better now? Sorry about that. It sucks. So did you hear the reading, or let me just go through it really quick. So basically, the Ten of Swords came out 3 times. So the overall impression, since this is like, what do you really need to know moving forward with this? And this is what comes out. It's like, okay, and then you just said they played mind games and they kind of hurt you before. So, I mean, that's kind of what this would be, is like, this is the early stages of a relationship, the Page of Cups. That's somebody like wanting to ask you out and starting to date you and starting to court you and starting to, try to make it happen, try to offer you a connection type thing. And like the early stages of trying to date someone, trying to offer you some kind of connection emotionally, trying to get close to you. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So it's like, I would feel like really quickly that turns into something where you get hurt. And if they've done this before, and then you're already having feelings that you're scared to get too close, honey, you already know what you need to do. I wouldn't even fuck with it, even though you want to. And that's what's fucked up too, because you said, I do wish to be involved with him. Like you are sure of it. But that's for a reason, probably, because this person's pretty good at what they do, and that is probably not good for you. It's not in your best intentions. And that's why we saw that Nine of Cups there, because they were thinking of themselves and not you. not anyone else but themselves. They were taking, and they'll take whatever they can get and probably more. You know, whatever you have to give, they'll take it. That's what they're looking for anyway. Their self-interest, you know? Exactly. No, I get it. I understand why, too. You have every right to be, because why wouldn't you be? Look what they did before, you know? What makes them have changed, you know? Have they? Do people change? I mean, sometimes they don't. A lot of times they don't. So I would just be careful with that, for sure. I kind of feel like you already know what you need to do, but why do I feel like you're not going to do it? You're not going to listen to yourself? What you already know about the person. And that makes sense that you want to be with them, though, because obviously they're probably pretty charming. Damn charming motherfuckers, huh? So we're going to use the Chakra Wisdom for you. Ten of Swords 3 times, okay? Remember that, please. 3 times. Yeah, we got some cats up in here, so that's why that's happening. Okay. Chakra Wisdom Oracle for you. We're having some difficulties. That's okay. Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Or Once Upon a Fish. What do we need to know about Once Upon a Fish? Or really, what does she need to know? Not really, what do I need to know? What does she need to know? And help me to be the messenger for her. Help me to spread love and light and clarity. Anything she needs to know and have clarity on now, let's bring that forth and let's help her to find that clarity and feel that enlightenment and self-empowerment. Let the truth be told. Let the truth be received well and in a way that makes sense. And let's help her to understand. Okay, I feel like this definitely. Acceptance. It's a red chakra here. Beautiful. I want you to look at that, okay? For a second. Acceptance. Okay. So the red chakra says, let your intuition. Once Upon a Fish. Do not think that this is not being said for a fucking reason, okay? Let your intuition be your guide. Why do I feel like you're not going to do it? Why do I feel like you're not going to listen to it? But you already know. All right, so, all right. We all make mistakes. No one's judging you. Okay, please don't think that. I'm just like really wanting you to make the right decision for yourself, you know, because I don't want this motherfucker to get you. Anyway, excuse me. Hi, Deanie. We're going to put some people on the wheel, so stick around and you can be one of those people. Just be here when I'm calling names and say something in the chat at that time, okay? Okay, so overall impression is grounding. Keywords are vital, sexual, passionate, energized, and forceful, which is how I'm acting right now. Not the sexual, but I mean, it's like, wow. This shit makes me really like want to just give the message to you. So manifesting intention. The first chakra relates to the source of your energy and to how you are building your foundation. Think of the root chakra as a platform. The red cards represent the support you have created or are creating for your future. The root chakra cards show us a new way to bring our dreams to fruition. They denote beginnings and reveal how to create a solid foundation in tangible form. Keep this in mind. If you are not yet creating what you say you desire, you may need to grow your energetic root deeper and wider into the earth plane. Go back to the drawing board, figure out what you're really trying to do and what you're trying to create. An abundance of red cards in a reading is a strong indication of how you are building your foundation and will offer energetic ideas about what is necessary for you to manifest. Number 1, step 1. Okay. These cards represent the beginning of an undertaking and may guide you away from the old ideas that no longer work in your life. Red cards ask, how does this card represent the place from which I can create something extraordinary? Lovely. Okay. Acceptance. It's the last one. Cherry heart. Innocence and an inability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides, good luck, and an increase in self-esteem and confidence. Right on. Oh, girl, you gotta back this up. Before you get, okay, no. Before you listen to this, please back it up, because I'm telling you, if you didn't hear the beginning of this, you got to hear it. You have to hear the beginning first, okay? I'll wait for you to get caught up. Like once you're done with the first part, like what I just read right now, like come to the front and say something, because I don't want you to like, just read it through, okay? Or I mean, watch it through. It says cherry heart. When I accept my, yep, I knew it. I was going to say maybe, but I just didn't. Cherry heart. When I accept myself, I find love. One spawn fish. This is your fucking card right here. The legend. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders a cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like that pie, with the slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Inspiration. A magic box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. This is for you to ask yourself, okay? The personal inquiry says, am I assessing myself accurately? Or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? That's for you to ask yourself. The key ideas are new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, and selling yourself short. Keywords are manifesting, knowledge, and luck. The meditation for you here says, with your mind's eye, imagine Cherry Heart. She's glad you came to see her and wishes to give you a slice of pie. See the slice you feel has been missing from your life. Allow it to become the gift you've always desired. Let your feelings create a new awareness for you. When you are ready, write down your new awareness. That's cool. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Girl, shit. I just really hope that you take that and consider it, because, oops, I'm backwards. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and you got the card of acceptance. Woo woo! Girl, please don't let yourself down. Please don't let yourself down. That is fucking cool. I love that. Cool. Sorry I'm cussing so much. I need to stop doing that. But damn! I just love that deck so much. Hello. You're trying me? Okay. So I'm going to be writing more names on the wheel now. So if you would like a reading still and you're here, if you're present with us, please say something into the chat. Anything, just something. Let me know you want a reading, that you're still here. Okay. Roshani. My cat is like gonna ruin everybody's life. Okay. Okay. Right on. That's all you can really do, right? What's best for yourself. Or you could do what's bad for yourself. But either way, I hope you do listen to that. Because it's there for a reason, to guide you. And you know, sometimes we don't listen to it. And sometimes we regret it and sometimes we don't. So, you know, good luck to you. You'll be okay either way, you know. Maybe you have to, you know, learn something from this person. Who knows? It's up to you to find out. That's what's cool about it. It's your life. You get to experience it. Okay. So you guys, please let me know if you want a reading still. And I will add you to the list. For once, you must be new here, Nick. If you're saying that, because girl. Deanie, are you still around with us? Because girl, it's the Chakra Wisdom. I'm telling you, I love that deck because that happens quite often. I'll see, you know, something just resonates and it's just like, dude, this is your fucking card, I'm telling you. And it just makes me feel really like excited. And I just like, I wish people would feel the same way. I don't know if they do, but it's like hard to not feel that way. When it's like, yes, yes, okay, yes, this is exactly what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. Like, listen to this. This is for you. I just think it's really cool. It's like, there's a reason it's telling you this again and again. It's like something's trying to get your attention, you know? Yeah, I know what you meant. Love and light. Yeah, I know, right? I love that. Love and light. I love that. How are you guys doing? What time is it for you guys? I'm curious. What time is it for you guys? Me too. I hope this one gets chosen. That'd be fun. Okay. Wow, it's the middle of the day for you guys. That's fucking nuts to me. Hell yeah. All right. If anyone here has not said their name yet in the chat, let me know what your name is. Let me know you're here. Let me know you want a reading, and I will add you to this wheel here of names. We need one more. We could even do two more if we wanted to, really. So if you're here and you haven't said anything yet, please let me know. Say something in the chat so I know you're here. And that you feel like a reading. She's all fearless. She's all. And now she's all. Us too. Love and light. We got you, girl. Okay. We're just gonna add somebody else again. Ooh, should we? Never mind. Okay, how about this? Okay, you guys all think of a number right now. Don't say it yet. And if we get this one, do we have like a sticker or something? Like a sticker, any like sticker? You're like, no. Okay, well, all right, so say your number into the chat right now. Whatever number it is. Say a number into the chat right now. Just so I know, so that if it gets chosen, I want to know beforehand because I already know the number. It doesn't have to be 1 through 10 either. It can be anything. Whatever number comes to your mind first. That works. Actually, I don't know if that's legal. Do you know? Can you guys put a number into the chat? Whatever number comes to your mind first. I'm just curious if anyone can get the number. Okay. We've got 8 people on this list, so. Thank you. That works. How's it? Okay. You guys all okay, ready? Oh, love and light. Love and light. You're already like, I'm ready. Okay. Right on. Okay. Love and light. I just want to know what is going on in my marriage and will it get better and lead to children, or will my mother-in-law always intervene since she hates me? Oh, fuck. Well, I'm not laughing at you. I guess I don't know that for sure, but it's kind of like if that's happening, she's able to intervene like that. Good luck getting that to end. That shouldn't even be an issue. You know what I mean? If it is, probably always going to be. But I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see what's happening here. Very personal question, but like, I mean, you have to figure out first why that's happening. And it's really kind of a problem with the person you're with more than, well, I mean, it's, you know, they probably didn't start the issue, but like, this is the person you're with. So, I mean, you kind of have to talk to them about it too. Like, are they willing to do something about it, you know? Like, allow you guys to have your own thing going. Okay. Because they're the ones you're going to be with, you know? Or they're the one you're with. They have to also participate in that whole situation. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Fool. It's seeming like there's going to be some kind of a juggle here, you know? Like, there's two different options, two ways to go. They're going to be weighing their options, contemplating what's worth it, what isn't. You know, these two things are, you know, just really just as important as the other. So, I mean, which one? I just, you know, it's not an obvious answer for this situation. You know, it's like, but I think a new start is one of these options, and that would probably be the better option, you know, to do something like risk, you know, because it would be a risk to do something different because it's so normalized, or it's something that's just always been. So, I mean, that would probably be the better option for them to just take a leap of faith. Yep, there is hope here. So let's see what your, I mean, yeah, see, look, marriage. Commitment, that's the marriage card too, so that's cool. Also, this is Taurus and Aquarius, if that means anything to you. Taurus, the Hierophant, and Aquarius is the star. But basically here, it seems like, you know, if they do go toward this new, like, risky, but new, exciting adventure, it would be an adventure for sure, because this is not something they're used to. But if they were able to kind of, like, do that, and what I mean by do that is, like, put boundaries down and not allow it to, you know, intervene between you. Because there's not much you can do about that, but they can. They're the only ones who can. And still, it might be a problem. It might be difficult, but, you know, they do have to, like, take action on that, you know? Like, they really do. That's kind of their job to do that for you guys. And so it would be a leap of faith, but they'd have to do it, and it would be a good thing, I feel like. There's a lot of fear, though. There's a lot of, like, they feel like something bad is going to happen if they do, or they just feel like they've been hurt before. Maybe that person has a lot of control, obviously, you know, and they just kind of fear it. They feel like something bad's going to happen if they do this, if they take this leap, but it doesn't seem like anything bad will happen. It seems like it will actually be a thing that leads to a lot of potential, a lot of hope. Like, it's a good omen to the situation, but it would be a big risk. And with the Fool here, it's kind of like the first time they've ever done this, probably. You know, they don't have much experience with it. The Fool is the first of the whole tarot. That's why he's 0, because he's the first, but he's not the, I mean, he's the first one, but it's like he's not even 1, he's 0. So it's like he's the Fool's journey, you know, the beginning of the tarot. And, well, the Rider-Waite tarot anyway. And, I mean, he doesn't even know what the hell to watch out for. He's going to jump off this cliff. His dog is like, what the f are you doing? Dude, you're about to die. And it's like, he does, la, la, la. I mean, it's naive in a way, you know? He doesn't even know what to do in this situation. He's never been through it before. So go easy on that, you know, understand that part about it and try to make it easier if you can help with that at all. Because it's almost like you're, I don't even want to say that, that's rude, but it's almost like you are having to like this is not a game. This is not something that's like, they're afraid of this, you know, this is serious. It's a big change for them. Coming quickly. Oh, I love it. This is Sagittarius energy as well, just so you know, with Temperance here. But what I see with this is basically a lot of peace and harmony and balance could be coming your guys' way quickly if this is to happen. Like with almost nothing can stop it from occurring. Unless that other person we're talking about is a Sagittarius. And I would find out too, because if it is that, that's going to be a whole different story. Do you know what the person's sign is? The mother-in-law, do you know what her sign is by any chance? You're Aquarius. She doesn't intervene. Oh yeah, no, that's mm-mm. You're joking. You're kidding. No, you're kidding. You're an Aquarius, he's a Taurus, is what you just said. Is that serious? Like, no cap. As they say these days, those kids these days, as they say. No, seriously. My boyfriend's niece told me that one. I've never heard of it before. No cap. No lie. Tell me, is that true? He's the only one to make firm decisions. This is Aquarius, or this is Taurus, and this is Aquarius. Remember? Wow, that's a trip. So literally, that is you two. But what is her sign? Do you know what when his mother-in-law's birthday, or when your mother-in-law's birthday is? Do you know? And also I say that just because it is his mother, so it's like, you would have to like you can want whatever you want, but he's gonna have to be the one to like make that happen, you know, because she won't. Not gonna listen to you, you know. Unfortunately, there's like lack of boundaries, obviously, but just wait. It's been that way for a long time. Trust me. I mean, that's not something that just happens suddenly. You know, as you get older, you would think it's supposed to like, you know, not be as much of a involvement, but not always. That's why this has probably been happening for a long time. This is not like it just started happening, you know, for him. Unless they weren't speaking or something, but do you know what her zodiac sign is? Because I feel like that's important. If she is a Sagittarius, that's this is going to mean something completely different. Cancer. Okay. Oh, she would. Okay. So yeah, I feel like if this decision is made and acted upon, if you guys can like make this, if he can, you know, allow you guys to take this leap together and, you know, put some boundaries down. Your mom's Sagittarius. Interesting. I wonder what her involvement in the whole thing is. But either way, with this situation, I feel like this is something that's a good idea, you know? Like a very good idea. Like, because it's like once you initiate this, nothing can stop this from occurring, which is peace, harmony, balance, you know, things just being harmonious. And I feel like that's a really good option. Definitely. Like that's the answer kind of thing, you know? But I you know, don't expect it to like necessarily like be so easy or even happen. It may never, you know, he may not be able to do it. It depends on, you know, the whole situation. But I think obviously it's the better decision is to put some boundaries down so you guys can live individual lives and not have it be such of a problem. But, you know, because that is a problem. But just know that it's like probably not very easy for him to make that decision. Like at all. So you're gonna have to really kind of help him to do that. Like reassure and remember like why. I know you're an Aquarius, so it's like, you know, you probably just let him do his thing, but it's like he really needs that support and that backbone. He needs that security. So try to reassure him that this is the better decision for you both, you know. He doesn't have to like stop speaking with the person, but it's just, you know that it's going to affect the situation negatively if it continues this way. So he needs to know that there's stability that he has to lean on. So, I mean, he married you for a reason. So I feel like obviously you could probably give that to him, but just, you know that you're going to have to be a bit less detached than usual, you know, and more involved emotionally. Okay, let's see what the Chakra Wisdom Oracle is for you. What is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle for you today? Love and light. Love and light. Which one just fell? There's another one that fell. Maybe it was that one. Anyway. Okay, we're going to see for you. This card is for you. Give us the card that will speak to her most right now. The card she needs the most regarding the situation. What does she need to know? Thank you, Lord. Help me be the messenger for her. Give her clarity and direction. Everything she needs and is searching for now. Help her to have the strength and ability to find that clarity within the problem, issue, help her to resolve it, help her to find a direction that makes sense, a next step, and enlightenment, and also reassurance. Thank you. Speak to her through these cards, please. To love and light. This is funny because this came out the first time, but a few other ones came out too, and I was going to pick it. I was going to. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to, because what if it's, you know, so. And it came out again. Which is cool because that means it really is your card. That's fucking G, dog. Okay. So check this card out really quick. It's the lighting. She's like pulling her hair out, or no, it's just windy. Okay. And that chick is like, what are you doing? Okay. Despondence. Oh, she really is like, what are you doing? Look. That's what she's doing. Okay. Okay, ready? It's a purple chakra. Okay, purple. Learn to see without sight. Learn to see without sight. Overall impression is seeing the unseen. The keywords are guidance, intuition, secrets, integrity, knowledge, spirituality, inner child, mystery, and dignity. Manifesting intention says the sixth chakra represents our sixth sense. All the cards in the purple color array, indigo, and violet appear in this chapter. The brow chakra is the third eye and houses all that is hidden within, including our intuitive knowing. The cards often reveal family agreements made before you were born and karmic issues which you have brought into this world to work out. Interesting twist. That could be what we're dealing with also. The sixth chakra reveals your intuitive focus and your inner knowing. The cards in this chapter may reveal the behaviors you've either inherited or unknowingly chosen to copy from your family of origin. This reflects where you are in terms of your own awareness and reveals your willingness to do your own soul searching. Like, how committed are you to this idea? Are you living your past into the future? Faith is the unspoken element here. All intentions are fulfilled with the help of spirit. Okay? Beautiful. Purple cards at a glance. Despondence, it's the first one. Violet Iris. It says, you have all the answers you need within. Okay, first, just right off the bat. You have all the answers you need within. This card may indicate an emotional tie that no longer serves you. Remember, how you relate to the issue is the issue. Obstacles are removed when you change your relationship to them. Yep, that's your card. So, Violet Iris. It says, by taking action, I found the road out. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have to get serious about this, you know. Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal, and clean up her house. She does, but still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits, and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. So it's kind of like seemingly like an emergency to take action now, you know? Like, or you know, or maybe something happens to where you just see it as there's no other way to do this but this. I have to make this happen. This is a boundary. This is detrimental to our situation together, our marriage. You know, not saying it will be, but, you know, for example, if that's the case. So something may happen to where you're just like, okay, no, there's no other way. I have to do something, you know? So inspiration. Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. Okay. Personal inquiry, this is for you to ask yourself. In which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? The key ideas are feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizon, and taking action, of course. The keywords are revelation, movement, and encouragement. Okay, so your meditation says, imagine an expansive countryside with nothing to block the view. The wind blows and without warning carries you to a place of sadness. Ask the great spirits to reveal the action you must take. You will either intuitively know what to do, or it will soon be revealed to you. Open your eyes and see that all is calm. Be grateful. So do that meditation and see what kind of ideas come to your mind. Or if you already intuitively kind of know right away. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and this is the card Despondence for you. Okay? Love it. Definitely was your card. Okay. So I hope you got something from that. Thank you for your question, by the way. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get going, but thanks for being here. I really did enjoy the time, and I appreciate you guys being here, and I love that you guys came and participated. Let's do this again tomorrow. I'll be here again tomorrow, so let's do this again. I hope to see you all there. Don't miss it. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you guys thought of this tonight. If you like the setup, if you like the way we did the wheel, would you rather have it be like, you know, steadily on something? Like, let me know all of that. I want to know what you guys think, okay? So have a great night. Thanks for being here. Like this video. Good night.